Previously on Little Brother!
I'm going to nominate Mike.
It was chaos as Alex and Mike fought to stay in the game.
Who are your targets, Alex? Since we're on that topic.
Well, apparently it's been thrown around, so I won't sugarcoat it either. It's Monet and Dee Dee.
Alex said if he wins, he's going to put up 2 women. If I get put up next time and they let Alex walk through this again, just don't wipe my hands with him.
I just love that I orchestrated this whole thing and nobody even understands.
DeLeon wants Mike out. That's the plan, to vote out Mike. I don't think I'm gonna let that happen.
Several players telling both nominees that they were safe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hopeful that you would consider voting out Alex over me. Because
Yeah,
I do
would.
think...
You don't have to pitch to me. I was going to vote him out anyway.
It's weird that people are I mean, I'm doing the same to them too, but people are lying to both of them saying they're good, and somebody's gonna get blindsided.
Leanna even wasted her secret switch a vote to make sure Mike was the one voted out.
I'm going to switch D and vote out Mike.
By a vote of 6-2, Mike, you have been eliminated from Little Brother.
Bye, Mike. Bye.
Tonight,
2 of your journeys will end. What?
I find it hard to believe in a game with this many super fan type players that there's not some sort of alliance.
It was giving like cult vibes at first. It was giving what the fuck is this?
who will win the battle back? Find out that and more tonight on Little Brother.
Leanna, I know that's your fire alarm, girl.
I knew it. I knew it.
What the fuck? What?
I don't know why you're so surprised.
Are you serious, man?
Yeah. They voted me out.
So who do you feel like came after you?
Pretty much everyone.
Oh, was it not a close vote?
It was 6-2. Pisses me off. I plan to win my way back in, and I'm gonna go off on these people. I don't care about winning again, but I want to get back into the game because I have a lot of not so nice things to say to these people.
Yeah.
So
I feel that. I don't know how many of us have a chance of getting in. I'm not looking forward to competing against you to try to get
out.
in.
Go ahead and bow out. I would appreciate it.
I mean, I'm not gonna bow out. I still won it, man. But I was not expecting you. So
maybe they dislike you so strongly that they put me in here to make sure you didn't come back.
Maybe, man. Master plan. Somebody's running it off.
Yeah, it's Meg.
Meg, really?
Yeah.
Well, I wish she was running it whenever. I wish she was running it back when I got voted out, man. Shit. I figured.
Who says she wasn't?
Yeah.
I don't know what your guys' friendship is like outside of this game, but I don't think Meg gives a shit about that sort of stuff right now.
Well, I know she's like playing to win, you know.
Yeah, I
don't think Meg voted me out.
I don't think she voted you out, but I think she still had a hand in your elimination.
Why would you say that?
Because I know how she operates, and I pay attention to what people say and what people do, and it would not surprise me that she perhaps hinted to people that you should go so that there's less of a target on her. Oh, allegedly it was supposed to be Meg Dazed and I running this game. Supposedly we were supposed to be sitting in the shadows controlling everything. And I don't really think they were the 2 votes to keep me. So I guess they just didn't feel like they needed their resident challenge piece as much as they claimed they did. So
Yeah.
Because, I guess we just are letting perception be reality, and someone said me, Days, and Fanguy are working together, and we're not. The head of household who put me up as the renom was Monet. She put up Fanguy and Alex, and Fanguy won veto, took himself down, and she put me up.
Damn. And they voted to keep Alex again?
Yeah, 6-2. So, yeah.
Why do people want to play with Alex?
I guess they really, really liked his pitch in the first week.
I mean, he's a great, personable guy, but golly, he's hard to play with, man. Like, you can't really pin him.
I don't know. People knew exactly where I stood. If I'd have stayed, I would have gone after Monet and DeLeon. Like, so everyone who isn't named Monet and DeLeon realistically should have probably kept me. But I guess they're just that afraid of me. They can't handle me honorably, so they need to backdoor me. So, but hey, I told them over and over again, don't get rid of me before the battle back, because I will come back, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to drag these people into the jury. I don't care about winning. I care about ruining the games of everyone who voted for me.
Word.
And if you do get back in, I would like you to. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about Meg. I don't think she had your best interests at heart, but maybe she did. Maybe I'm crazy.
From my opinion, it kind of seems like most people don't want me in the game. So, like,
how do you think I feel?
I mean, same. It's just like, yeah, no, I don't. Even if somebody says that they want to do something with me, I don't really know. Like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting those 4 votes. Take the battle back to B, but it is sooner than everyone thinks. Oh shit!
LOL. Nick didn't show
up.
Yo,
don't make me go 1-on-1 against Mike, bro. Even with Nick in the game, come on, man. Like, there are tears to this.
Do I need pen?
There are tears to this shit, guys. Come on.
I need pen and papers. Tomorrow
night, the battle back will. Oh my god, 2 of your journeys will end. What? You mean like 2 of our journeys will end forever? Like,
this better be late at night. I literally work closing.
Like, tomorrow. If we lose the battle back, we're gone for good, bro.
Sure sounds that way.
What you voted Mike out?
No, I voted out Alex.
Okay. What's up, Meg? Then I had the votes way wrong.
Huh?
I had the votes way wrong then.
Yeah, I mean, I told everybody. Well, I told DeLeon before the vote because everybody joined the chat early, and I didn't get a chance to talk to anybody. But like, it makes no sense for me to vote out Mike. He's a target before me. You know, going forward.
So is Alex, probably.
I mean, I still feel like Alex is all alone. Mike can threaten his way into a group.
I was surprised at that last week. I was like, no way to strong arm Monet. That's never going to work. She comes in the chat. She's like, I'm not putting Mike up. And I was like, okay, well, fuck. So I guess it was just you and Dee then.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm okay with it. You know, I told everybody beforehand I was going to vote out Alex. Mike, just for my game, I mean, keeping Mike in is what I thought would benefit me. He's going to be on the block before me, and
I mean, I felt the same way, but I knew right before the vote that he didn't have the votes. So I was like, I want to be on the majority. I knew that it was just the 3 of us that were gonna. I was like, I'm not sacrificing, like, you know.
I knew I had a feeling there could be 4, but in the time Monet was sending Mike out anyway, so I didn't think there was a prayer Mike had the chance.
Yeah, there was no way he was gonna stay.
You know, Megan, Fanguy, saying a bunch of bullshit. Fanguy, I was told you were coming for me.
By who? That's a lie.
I was told I was one of the names to be put up during Leanna's HOH.
I think we all were, though.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Told me the same thing.
Leanna talked to me early, but I'm not targeting you. I said I haven't talked to Daze. I said Daze could be targeting me for all I know, but no, I'm not. Why would I target you?
And both Leanna and Dee Dee told me that they had heard that you, me, and Mike were working together.
From
so
who?
I don't know, but Leanna said that was the truth, but Dee Dee denied it. But Dee Dee told me also that
Well,
it
we
was
know that's not
suspicion
true.
of us.
Like, I at no point was working with you
I
and
never
Mike.
heard that. They never told
So-
me that.
Whoever started that shit is out to plant some shit against us, quite frankly.
I heard the
Yeah.
Mike and fan guy thing a couple of times, and I shut it down every time. I was
I
just
get
like,
that,
the
'cause
only
I
reason you
know
did that
him.
is to see who Leanna was going to put up because she was not forthcoming with information at all. He was
I have
putting her
my-
in a corner where she had to put somebody else up so he could see where things
I'll
were
lay
at.
my cards right out for y'all. I'm not coming for you guys or asking.
Oh, I have my
Fuck it
suspicion.
till that.
My suspicion is also who I believe led the charge on Mike. That's who I think is spreading seeds and rumors that certain people are working with each other.
Who do you think that is?
You don't
Who
want
led-
to say anything. It's
Who
gotta
led the
be
vote? Who led the vote on Mike?
Delion.
Delion.
I mean, he's good at stuff like that.
It was just nice to get to talk to Daze for a little while because he's someone I hadn't had a whole lot of contact with in this game.
I think Aspen's playing her own game too, for sure. I think mostly everyone is this season.
Aspen's
weird.
playing an Aspen game.
Yeah, Aspen's kind of taking all sides here, but she's playing a little sloppier than usual. Because she told some people she voted one way and she voted another, and it came out or some shit.
Hey, Leanna.
What's up, Leanna? And that's not really like her. She's normally more careful than that.
What do you mean, voting one way?
She told everybody she voted to keep Dot.
I don't have my notes in front of me.
Well, that's what I heard. I'm not trying. I mean, that's just.
She
what
was saying both things, so it was confused. Like, what was the truth?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we had the Dot vote cleared up. Like we know who voted who. I just don't
That's
have.
why.
it in front
That's
of me.
why I was surprised that she was claiming she voted the other way, because I was like, she's normally not that sloppy with her play. Like she's normally a lot more clean. I just feel like everyone's saying the same shit, myself included. So it's like I can only feel left out of the, like everyone's playing their own game. Every single person. There's no group.
It's because we're all
Find
experienced.
that hard to believe in a fucking game full of super fans that there's no.
The guys seem to think that they're not part of whatever group alliance there is. They're wondering if there is a big group alliance, which just makes me feel like the matriarchy is doing what we need to do and throwing people off. And hopefully, it's not speculated too much. But I think we're doing good so far.
Mm-hmm.
There's no what?
No group.
Group?
Like I find it's possible. I find it highly unlikely.
I think it's
If there is, everybody's holding it pretty close.
Yeah, I was about to say. And if you ain't in the group, well, yeah, if you ain't in the group, then I know I'm not. So I'm fucking like, whoa.
I know that I'm not part of an alliance. I find it hard to believe in a game with this many super fan type players that there's not some sort of alliance, just because, like, it's the best way to play the game.
I mean, I didn't really like the way that he strong-armed Monet into her nominations. I just don't think threatening is the way to go. 'Cause I don't want to be in a position then where I'm threatened either.
I only figured out that Daze was the other person, and also, if that's true, Aspen once again lied to somebody's face about voting for them to stay and stuff like that. Yeah.
They were both. I would have been okay with either of them staying. I didn't particularly want him to go. I voted him out because I'm not even gonna say I was positive, but I was highly confident that the votes were gonna vote him out and that my vote wouldn't matter. I wanted to shed the perception that he and I were working together. So I was like, you know what? Let me just vote him out.
Honestly, fan guy, I think it's what you said to me at some point was just Mike is a comp winner, and if there was an opportunity to get him out, it's gonna have to be a situation where he doesn't have the chance to play a veto or whatever.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're all gonna have to take each other out, right? That's the point of the game. So when it's handed to you, sometimes you have to take it.
But he did give a comp beast a chance to win a battle back and come back.
If I was
No, we don't even know if there's gonna be a battle back.
If I was sure
There's
that
gonna
Mike
be a
was
battle back.
willing to take me deep into the game, like if I was sure I was like at the top of his list, he wasn't going to vote me out anytime till the final three, I'd keep him. But with a player like Mike, it's hard to know that for sure. Even if he verbalizes that to you, you don't know how many, it's just talk. And Alex, the same thing. Neither one of the, but for me, it was just, if I got to play a veto against Mike or Alex, because it's my ass on the line, who do I want to play against? And while they're both great at comps, Mike won the competition-based show. Like, obviously, Mike is the best competitor.
So one of us gotta win. One of us gotta win.
Well, if we're going for guys, we have 5 options.
Yep, we
We
do.
got how many?
5.
5.
Dazed, Alex, Fan Guy,
Nav.
Deleon.
Oh, and Deleon.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could see. Yeah.
Because I could see Fan Guy probably putting me and Monet up.
I thought that was Alex. Wait, who said that?
Alex said he was going to put Didi and Monet, and Leanna was like his backup or his first choice, and then shit changed and he switched it to Didi. I don't fucking know. So we don't want Alex to win, and we don't want Fan Guy to win.
Anybody else, I guess, out of our group can win.
I think Dazed would probably target Deleon and maybe Alex. So out of the guys, he might be our best bet to win.
Yeah, I mean, he okay. He okay.
We can convince him too. He's so paranoid, he gets so in his head. We can be like, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're the most solid alliance right now and the biggest, and we have got to like keep going us 5.
Yep. I just don't want Fan Guy to win.
Leanna made it very clear that she's gunning for Fan Guy.
I'm not doing Alex because they want Alex out. I don't have a problem with Alex. If they want to win, they can win and get Alex out. I'm not putting Alex up.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm gonna put Fan Guy in there, and if any one of them get themselves off, I'm gonna have to probably put somebody else, Days or somebody else, as a pawn just to make sure Fan Guy gone. But I mean, it won't be Alex.
Yeah, no, because I think they
want Alex bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they have to put Alex out themselves, not me. I'm not doing it.
Are we still? You think we still good with the matriarchy, even though Jimmy voted for Alex?
Well, I already know, and I was so mad because I was like, "Dang, they're trying to mess up Monet thing." Meg knew who we was gonna pick, and then when we got in the chat, it was like, "Oh, first of all, I heard Meg, Days, and Fan Guy just now talking about you."
Really?
Yeah, they said something about the vote or something. The first vote, the dot vote. You lied or something about something, and you're not that sloppy. That's what Fan Guy just said. So, don't trust it.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I just heard them say that. But but they want, D want Alex out, Meg want Alex out, but they don't want to win HOH. How y'all gonna get them out if you're not winning?
Right.
I'm not doing it, y'all. Me.
The most interesting part was that Leanna told me that Fan Guy, Dazed, and Meg was talking about me. Wondering what that's about.
What's up? All
right, so look, we gotta win.
Yes.
HOH, you not my target. You not going up only because everybody wants you out.
I know. You're not my target.
You're not going up.
Thank you. You're not my target either.
Yeah, because everybody wants you out.
Neither of you. Neither of you are my target.
Yeah, everybody wants you out. And I'm not doing it, job. If they want you out, they gotta win. They gotta do it.
They gotta do it themselves for sure.
Yeah.
Do we know who the 2 votes are?
I don't know. I think Didi and I think the other one. I think they said
Dazed.
I think Dazed just said him. I don't know how true. I don't know. These people lying. Oh Lord.
That's it. Yo. I'm here.
Bro, we did it again.
You know what's okay? So I told everyone that I didn't have you and Dazed's votes. And I was like, I don't know where they're at, right? So they're like, okay, fine, I'll vote for you. I was like, yes. I was like, I just need a tie,
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yes.
No one they were like, are you close to Aspen? I was like, I don't know, I'm not sure. Like they're like, yeah, I didn't think so. And I was like, thank God you didn't think so. Like,
I know. Honestly, we're doing a pretty great job at hiding our alliance, bro. I think we really are.
Do people know that? Do people think you and Days are together? I don't think so either.
No. People, that's the gauge I got. Is everybody was saying that they don't know where me and Days play. Now I don't know where Days voted this last time. So, like, I mean, Leanna said that he voted for you, which I'm like, did he really? Because I thought we had a good threesome, but
we do.
Not?
I mean, honestly, even if he did, like, well, I'll talk it out and see what happens. Because I'm still like, three of us. It makes the most sense. I think we can go far because of how good we are at thinking about stuff, you know? Well, Leanna's also all over the place. I don't even know if I feel like she voted for me. I don't know. Because in the backyard...
She was like really trying to pitch it hard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it wouldn't feel... I feel like if you voted for me, you wouldn't need to say that everyone wants me out, like, over and over again. Like...
Right. I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
So... I'm confused about where she at with that.
Leanna is kind of like, I feel like she's playing the game very interestingly. Like I won't put her up this week if I win it, but like next week, like I don't know about next week.
I honestly, bro, like I kind of am ready to get rid of Dee Dee too. Like,
she like.
What do you think?
I don't understand. Like, I don't know who she's talking to. Like, I don't have a single clue what she wants to do. And listen to this. This is exactly how she played in the other 2 seasons to get to the end and win. It's always the same tactic, and it works every freaking time. And I love it. I love watching it. But then, like, if you're playing against her, it's like, okay, she can't just be like underrated here. Like, come on.
Exactly. No. Leanna just said that she was coming for Fangosh. Like, she put him up if she wins.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Honestly, I think for my sake, Fanguy probably should stay for a little bit because I feel like he is a target, and that's good for the 3 of us.
Yeah,
but there's so many people who are like still. There's so many people who are still like, no one seems to think badly of them or want them out. So like that's the scary thing.
I'm glad we got a little one-on-one time because it solidified our connection and our bond. I think me and Alex might try to go to the final 2 together. I'm kind of liking him being my little scapegoat and my little shield. So I might try to ride this Alex train out.
What is your religious background? If you don't mind me asking, are you like
asking actually, Alex?
Hey, never mind. Damn.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm Pentecostal Christian.
Okay. I have no idea what that means, but I understand. Okay. It's like
we're the ones who do like cartwheels through the.
Okay, the good kinds,
like backflips and people faint and like scream and dance and all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I grew up on.
That's the best one. That's the best.
My mom is a minister. My mom's a minister.
Oh shit! Your mom's a minister. Oh my god.
My mom's a minister.
Then
I 100% know that I could walk into my church with like my boyfriend in hand, and I mean that might partially be because I am the way I am, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. Like y'all know how I am. My mom is just like me, but on steroid, right? Her reputation, precedes her. Right. So ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to my mom. But at the same time, like in my church, we're taught like you look for ways to help somebody before you try to judge them. Since my mom is a minister, I've read the Bible cover to cover. So I can smack you with 10 times as many scriptures as you can smack me with, right?
Love thy neighbor, bitch. Love thy neighbor, bitch.
You literally cannot stand in front of me and tell me that the Bible says man should not lie with man while you standing in front of me in a polyester suit, because it also says, not even like 3 verses down, that you shouldn't mix fabrics.
Like, bro,
literally, it says you should not be mixing fabrics. You shouldn't be eating pork. Like, there's so much the Bible says that like Christians are like, oh, like they didn't mean that literally, and I'm like, you can't pick and choose.
So then why are you picking exactly?
We call those hypocrites.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's just kind of frustrating.
It's unnecessary bullshit.
Yeah, and then like usually, especially when I have this conversation with people who are, the Bible thumpers, you can tell that they just read up on the stuff that they want to smack other people upside the head with. And I'm like, the Bible says that you're not supposed to do that, right? The Bible tells you you're not even supposed to tell people if they're going to heaven or hell. You're not supposed to say that.
You're not the judge.
Exactly. You have no heaven or hell to put anybody in.
That's
and like
the
I
point.
love having discussions like this because like I'm very open and I like these things.
I didn't think this was gonna happen so soon.
Same. Just woke up from a pretty serious nap. So y'all excuse me if I'm still waking up. My brain is now in tip-top form.
I wouldn't describe groggy as tip-top form myself, but we all have our own beliefs.
Nah, it's tip-top as fuck.
I fasted all day.
Super.
I am in a focused, fasted state. Probably the most focused I've been in weeks. I don't think you understand how badly I want this.
Well, we are going to have a battle for this battle back. It will be a good old-fashioned trivia challenge. It works like all the other classic trivias where the 1 and 2 point questions are easier. The 3 point question could go either way, and then the 4 and 5 points are harder. We got history, science, comic books, music, sports, and miscellaneous. Miscellaneous could be anything. All right, Mike, we will begin with you.
We will begin with science for 5 points.
How many eggs does a queen bee lay per day? A, 500, B, 1,000, or C, 2,000? The question is, how many eggs does a queen bee lay per day? A, 500, B, 1,000. You are correct. Mike is on the board with 5 points. Music for 3. What is the name of Nicki Minaj's debut album? A, The Pink Print, B, Blazin', or C, Pink Friday?
Dang, I thought it was not any of those. I'll do Blaze It.
Sorry, it is C, Pink Friday.
I am gonna go sports for 5.
Which of the following was not an NBA team ever? A, the Providence Steamrollers, B, the Chicago Stags, or C, the Austin Assassins?
C, Austin's Assassins.
You are correct. You tie, Mike. It is your turn again.
Let's do sports for 4. B.
B is correct. You get to 9 points.
Sleepy brain.
Dang it. I'll do miscellaneous for 4.
What country has the most coastline? A, the United States, B, China, or C, Canada?
I'll do the US.
Sorry, it is Canada.
Dang it.
Give me history for 5.
How many enemies of the revolution were executed during the Reign of Terror in France? A, 4,117, B, 27,845, or C, 16,594?
B.
Sorry, it is C, 16,594, but it is your turn again.
Give me miscellaneous for 5. We're gonna do Egypt.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna do comic books for 5.
Who once served as Tony Stark's personal assistant? A, Jane Foster, B, Mary Jane Watson, or C, Carol Danvers?
Jane Foster?
Sorry, Mary Jane Watson.
I wanted to choose that, but I didn't. Oh, dang it.
I'm gonna go with music for 5 then.
What's the name of the debut album by Prince? A, Prince, B, Dirty Mind, or C, For You?
I feel so bad that I don't know enough about Prince. R.I.P. I'm gonna go with Prince.
Sorry, it is C for you, but it is your turn again.
Dagnabbit. Is Music for 4 still available?
It is. Which rapper is featured on the Carrie Underwood song The Champion? A. 50 Cent, B. Ludacris, or C. T-Pain?
I'm gonna have to guess T-Pain.
Sorry, it is B. Ludacris.
Really? Damn, Luda!
All right, Nick, you could still have a shot at this. You
All
didn't
right.
score here, though, probably.
I'm gonna do comic books for 400.
Comic books
I'm gonna be so screwed.
for...
A.
You are correct, Nick. You get on the board with 4 points.
Comic books for 3.
Who of the following was not a founding member of the X-Men? A. Beast, B. Marvel Girl, C. Wolverine. Which of the following was not a founding member?
Marvel Girl.
Sorry, it is C. Wolverine. You are
So-
up again. You're up 10-9.
How many more do I have?
There's 2 rounds left.
Give me science for 3.
What is the most abundant element in the universe? A. Lithium, B. Hydrogen, C. helium.
Hydrogen! Boom! Didn't even need to
correct.
hear them.
I'm not getting back in anyways, but then I'll just do history for 4.
For what crime was Margaret Sanger jailed in 1917? A. Voting, B. Establishing the first birth control clinic, or C. Giving a speech on women's rights?
Women's rights?
Sorry, it was C. The birth control clinic.
Let's do sports for 3.
Which of the following states does not have a major league baseball team? A. Tennessee, B. Washington, C. Maryland.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee.
You are correct.
This is my last question. Because there's 1-4 left. It's science.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go with sports for 2.
Which of the following NFL team has never won a Super Bowl? A. The New York Jets, B. The Miami Dolphins, C. The Arizona Cardinals.
Is it the
Need an answer.
the Cardinals?
You are correct.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Good luck, Mike.
All right, Mike, you could win with a 2-pointer.
Then give me science for 2 for the win.
Which of the following hormones does the pancreas produce? A. Insulin, B. Adrenaline, C. Testosterone.
I'm coming back in the game because it's insulin.
You are correct.
I'm going back. It's not easy being the best. It's not easy. Not easy.
Good game, Mike. Your representation procedure, bro. Trivia
I
master.
warned them not before this. I warned them I would come back, and I did.
Hey man, don't take the animosity out on us. We lost, all right?
No,
We lost.
Dot, you are
We
an
lost.
amazing competitor. You had me scared in my mind. Nick, it just wasn't your day. But I'm sorry.
Right.
I now that I'm here, I'm really
now
sorry.
that it's over,
I'm
right? Now that I can
really
unfocus.
sorry I put you up. I made a mistake, and I apologize that I ended your game. I apologize. I just straight up trusted the wrong people, and I'm gonna make them pay. And I know I'm probably gonna pay too, because I'm not gonna win, but I'm gonna make them pay too.
Well done, and Nick. I know your game. You didn't want your games to go so early, but someday I'm sure we will see both of you back here.
Call me the Black Jed. I'm the first out.
Not the Black Jed.
Dot, of
Call
all
me
the
the-
people I've ever been on the line of elimination against, Dot, you were the scariest. You had me actually scared, and I have no fear normally. So congratulations, Dot. Take that pride home with you.
I am, man. That means something. That means something, bro. I'm gonna take that.
I cannot wait to see these people's faces, and I'm not going to be nice. I'm probably going to go out very soon again, but I don't care because the satisfaction I am going to get from looking these people in the face and just somewhere between cussing them out, I don't know, maybe I'll try the silent treatment in a chat. Someone requests a chat with me, I will just sit there and stare and wait to see how long it takes them to just lose their mind.
I have some, pain and frustration for you tonight. And that's not even counting the HOH competition.
What?
Because
buyback.
I mean, y'all speculated there would be a battle back, and there was indeed a battle back that already happened.
Oh.
While you two enjoyed while you all enjoyed your 2 nights off,
oh my
Dot
God.
and Nick and Mike had to battle their way back into this game. That person who won the battle back should be arriving shortly, hopefully, and will also be participating in tonight's HOH.
That was a quick
You
battle.
know it's Mike. You know it's Mike.
It's Mike. Oh my God.
It's Nick.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's
I
Nick.
hope it's Nick.
Mike or
I
not.
hope it's Nick.
I hope it's Nick.
I don't think it's
Nick. Oh, it's Mike. He said he'd be back.
I expect no less from him. I expected it no less from him.
I knew he was going to come back. I didn't know it was going to be this soon because I didn't know the battle was this soon. But I knew he had the highest chance of coming back out of everybody that was eliminated. So it's fine with me because I didn't vote against him. So
He said a couple days.
Damn. Welcome back.
Oh, boy, didn't miss a beat.
Welcome back.
Like he never left.
Like he literally never left.
Mike, just go ahead and say it. I told you so. Just say it.
I would have been like, "What's up, bitches?"
He's letting the silence speak because it's more intimidating.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to say, if you voted to save me, say it now in front of everyone, or I will just assume you voted to get rid of me. Because I'm not going to sit in chats with people, and I'm not going to have them lie to my face. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, all these people are my targets.
So I guess I'll just say this now. If you voted to keep me, I would like you to say as much right now in front of everyone, or I will not believe you when you're sitting in one-on-one with me telling me you voted to keep me.
It was Dazed and D.
No, it was me.
Dazed and D.
It was me. I
There's
voted.
no secret.
And Nav is also claiming it was him?
I don't think it was you, Nav.
I mean, you can think that, but it was. I wouldn't. There's no reason for me to lie because Alex is one of my buddies. So I'm like hurting myself by
only two people voted for Mike.
I know, yeah.
And 4 plus 4 is 8.
Right.
What the fuck is that?
2 plus 2 still equal 5, right? No? Oh, because that's what Nav has said.
I mean, sure, you can call me a liar if you want. There's no reason for me to say that if I didn't do it. So, Alex, I did vote for you to leave. I thought more people were voting you, if I'm being honest, because Mike sounded more confident in his sort of thing. And I told you when our talk started that I just wanted to vote in the majority. So I didn't accomplish that, obviously.
Didn't we have this conversation in a previous season where the votes didn't match up? And we had to we didn't figure it out for like 2 weeks. Didn't y'all have that in Survival?
Yeah, that was Survival 2 or 3.
I do think Nav voted for Alex. I think Leanna used her switch vote.
You're gonna need a black shirt or a dark blue shirt or a dark pillowcase, something of that effect to put over your face for this
With the blindfold
I
thing.
don't want to do that.
All right, you must hold this position. The closest person to 38 minutes without going over will be the new HOH. I will tell you when the time begins. It has not begun yet. Davion is bowing out. He doesn't have the time.
It was giving like cult vibes at first. It was giving, what the fuck is this? It was giving, you're being initiated into a new whatever type of group. It was giving potential scary movie intro.
The time has begun. Fan guy, I'm gonna be watching your elbows because they're not high enough for me.
If you didn't notice, I did not play in that challenge very long. I'm not standing there for 38 minutes with something over my head. I couldn't breathe as it was. It was super hot. Nah. I know I'm safe this week.
By Deleon.
Dee Dee, you're out.
You didn't start the time yet.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I didn't hear him say that.
Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red.
This is always the karaoke game.
Wind in my hair, I was there.
Sing it louder, Alex.
Refrigerator light. I had a little plan here. So when I heard there was the shirt over the head thing, I wanted to secretly get Meg to know that I'm trying to help her. So I sang a Taylor Swift song that I know she knows, and I know that only she knows, basically. I don't really want her to win. I just want her to think that I'm on her side. Just looking downstairs, I was there. Secret prayer, I was there. There was
Man, that shit hurt, bro. This competition hurt. Like, I don't know how everybody did it that long, quite frankly. I don't know if it's just because I'm chunky, I got chunky arms or something.
If this was Survivor, I'd offer you some cheeseburgers to come down, but I guess it's Big Brother, so I can't.
My arms are burning.
Mine too. My mother's telling stories about you on a T-ball team. You tell me about your past, thinking your future was. You were tossing me the car keys. Fuck
the patriarchy. Keychain on the ground.
You were always giving time.
I didn't know they were singing the same song because at first I thought like it sounded the same, but it was funny to me. It's kind of funny too. I don't know if she was doing it subliminally because with the matriarchy, and she's saying "fuck the patriarchy" out loud. I don't know if that was what she was doing or not, but it's funny if she was.
Fuck the patriarchy.
We were always giving time.
It was just the words to the song. It's my favorite part. There's literally no meaning behind it. I mean, I guess being in the matriarchy, there's some underlying tone there, but nobody but the girls would understand that.
Nav, can you hear me? You was the second time Nav was the person to go over.
Come on, damn it!
Last time I was Nav and T. This time, Nav, you were over by a minute and about 10 seconds. Closer than last time, though. Liana, you were only 4 seconds away. Liana has her second HOH reign.
Wow, good job, Liana.
I'm happy because Liana said I'm not her target. Now, if she puts me up, then I'm blowing her ass. Like I'm blowing up her entire game. But I feel like even though people say she's all over the place, I think she'll keep true. 4 seconds. That's how you got that internal clock.
I need a point. So if any one of them get their self off, if they ain't gotta get his self off, then I put Mike up.
Hey.
Hi.
I know you're mad at me. That's why I wanted to talk to you. I just want you to know, like, honestly and genuinely, my vote for you was because I knew you didn't have the votes, and I didn't want to throw my second vote at Alex and have him still stay. It wasn't me wanting Alex to stay over you. It wasn't me targeting you or trying to pull one over on you. I knew you did not have the votes. And I did not want that second vote on Alex and him to stay and then have full-fledged reason to target me. I'm glad you're back in the game. I'm glad you have a second chance. I couldn't bank on you coming back to like be, you know, on a team with me. So I had to protect myself in that way.
The more I think of it, screw Meg. Screw Meg. Patty was right all along.
I'm going to sit in silence for 15 minutes, or do you have anything to say?
You know, I got this reaction running down my arm. It's not going to show up great, but I got that because I got an allergy shot earlier. And all the modern medicine, all the shots in the world won't cure my allergy to bullshit. And you're feeding me a load of bullshit.
That chat with Mike did not go very well at all. I mean, if that's how you want to take it, that's fine. If I wanted to feed you bullshit, then I wouldn't have like wasted a one-on-one conversation. I would have gone and talked to somebody else that I know isn't pissed off at me.
Okay. Well, maybe you should have done that then.
I mean, maybe I should have, but I'm being a genuine person here. I knew you did not have Leanna's vote. I mean, roll your eyes all you want. It's a game, and I'm trying to explain what happened.
No, I have no problem with you as a person. But, you know, one of my first confessionals in this game, you know what I said? I said I hate the way that Meg and Dot play this game. And you came to me and you said, let's run the game from the shadows, you me dazed. And you know what? I was loyal to that. I wouldn't have cared how many votes you had or didn't have. At that time, if you would have been on the block, I would have voted to keep you. And that's the thing that pisses me off, is because it's not like I came to you. You came to me.
I was really hoping that he would be more understanding from a game aspect as to why I did what I did. And he wasn't. And he wasn't very nice about it. I mean, I get it. But I thought it was a little overdramatic.
If you and someone else had a different mindset, things could have been different.
If someone else would have, but nobody else did.
So I guess you have the ability to read minds now. I mean, congratulations, Meg. I'm impressed by your newfound psychic ability. Congratulations. I guess you're going to win the game with something like that.
No, I knew leaving that backyard, you did not have anybody but me dazed and Dee Dee.
Okay.
You can think it's bullshit all you want, Mike, and you can be pissed at me. That's fine.
Thanks for the permission.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you later.
I mean, what the fuck? Oh, you can feel however you want to feel. I mean, what the fuck, dude? I mean, really, like, and she just sits there and she complains about having bad starts every time. But she's played 3 times, and she just uses this excuse every time that she had a bad start. Every time. But she didn't have a bad start in Survivor 2. And you know what? You know who's had a bad start every time they've played? Me. And you know what I did? I won. Meg is just a crybaby. You know, if I go now, everything, at least I pissed off Meg.
So, Mike is pissed at me.
At you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I assume he's pissed at a bunch of people. Me, you, I mean, a lot of people.
He was I talked to him like an hour ago, and he was just very standoffish. I told him it wasn't about like me like gunning for you or wanting you to stay over Alex. It was a simple fact that I knew you didn't have the votes. It did not matter if I voted for you to stay because Alex was still going to stay, and that would be 2 votes that I put on him where he didn't go home. I'm not doing that to myself. You were going to be gone regardless.
That's exactly why I couldn't keep him. I'm not going to vote for someone who's not going to stay.
I'm getting closer and closer to the fan guy and Alex, which is going to make it harder as the game goes on because ultimately they will have to go.
I wanted to sing that song so one of us could win it because I know you're a T Swift fan and no one else really is, but we still failed.
I know.
I sang for 40 minutes. for it.
I know when we were done, I like went to my husband and I was like, Alex immediately started singing All Too Well because he knows, and he sang the 10-minute version because he knows that I know every word to that song. I know exactly how long it is.
And that we know 10 minutes, like we can only sing it 3.5 times, you know, like kind of thing. Like
I talked to Mike earlier. I used my one chat to talk to Mike so that I could like explain myself to him, and just so you know what I said to him.
Yeah. Well,
was that
because he's gonna come for anyone who didn't vote for him. So I
oh
understand.
yeah, right. But I feel like it put me in like the lines because I reached out to him for a chat, and like I don't know if anybody else did too, but he was definitely pissed in that conversation. I was like, listen, I get it. I threw a vote at you and that sucks, but like you didn't have the votes to stay and I knew you didn't. And I didn't want to throw a vote at Alex and have him stay. And I didn't vote for you the first time only because you were against Dot.
Yeah. No. I knew that. I knew that.
Right. But I was like, if I vote for Alex, that's 2 votes now that I've thrown at him on the block where I'm like, I'm not trying to put myself in a target spot like that with him. Yeah. So, and he was like, that doesn't matter. Like, you know, that's my biggest pet peeve is like people just throwing a vote so they're with the majority. And I'm like, no, you were going to be gone regardless of my vote. He was like, there's not enough medicine in the world to fill this, like, to cure this bullshit that you're throwing at me. And you wasted your one-on-one at me. And I hung up on him and just left.
Mike is spicy. What?
Because I was like, you're being a big fucking baby right now, and I already have 2 kids to listen to all day. I'm not listening to you whining.
Whatever. This game is rough. Like it's gonna get messy.
It's gonna get really messy.
But that was our one chance to like help each other, and I was so I was so sure that one of us was gonna win it. I was like, we know it's 10 minutes and 13 seconds. This song, like we know it from back to front. Like we can do it. I don't know if I should trust her because her actions and what she said to people seems to be very wishy-washy. She told me that she told everyone that she wasn't voting for me, but voted for me. And I think she wants me to feel like she's my number one. And I keep wanting her to feel that too, like that she's my number one. But in reality, there's not much action that I can really base off of that she wants me in the deep end with her. So gotta keep my eye on her for now.
So I'm about to give you a huge info dump, and you're gonna use it because it's a lot of ammunition. All right. So first off, I do believe Nav. I think 3 people actually voted to keep you. And the reason why I say that is because remember when we got to volunteer to not be HOH?
Yeah.
We got powers. All right. My last week to use mine is this week, and it's potentially going to keep you safe if I'm not on the block and you are. Monet also has the same power. They were both secret vetoes. Mine was for four evictions. I don't know how long Monet's was. She didn't specify. And then Leanna's was a switch a vote.
Okay.
You get why I think that Nav actually voted to keep you now?
No, I knew Nav voted to keep.
I remember the conversation that you tested Meg on and she lied to your face and then backtracked on it about the Meg, Fanguy, DeLeon, and Didi conversation. I think DeLeon led the vote. So DeLeon, Meg, and Fanguy were all going to vote for you. I did a lot of bullshitting saying that you had Aspen's vote and Nav's vote. So Leanna would have made the 4th. She was worried because I was saying that Monet was possibly still working with you, that Leanna got confused and used the switch a vote just to make sure that you went home and made it a 5-3 vote to a 6-2 vote and wasted her power. Okay. So I think you would have went home either way. I think again, DeLeon, Meg, and Fanguy, there was no the votes were close. Those 2 were always going to vote you out. And then they got Leanna on it, but she was afraid that the vote was going to be too close and she needed to use the switch vote to make it sure that you were going home. I have the secret veto that nobody knows about except for Monet and Leanna. I have a talk with Leanna. I'm assuming that you're probably going to be on the block.
Yeah, I think so.
I have to make sure that I'm not on it, and you have my word that I will use it on you if you do not win the veto.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay. That sounds amazing. So, to assist you in not being on the block, do you want me to shit talk you to Leanna? Do you want me to say I hate Dazed Guts and I think he's a liar, or?
I trust you to go about it however you think you cannot get us both on the block. What I'm going to tell her, she knows I have that power, and I'm kind of going to hint at her that, hey, you know I have this. If I'm on the block, I'm going to use it. If you put me on the block, I'm gunning for the veto, and I potentially have 2 vetoes.
Okay.
Which means I'm just going to absolutely destroy her HOH.
Yeah. And I mean, thank you. I appreciate this. And if you get me off the block with the power and you're not, then obviously moving forward, I will have your back and head of households.
There's a reason why I want you in this game, and I'm sure you know why I want you in this game.
Because blinking airline.
Yeah, you're always going to see the block before me.
You know, the thing that upsets me is that Aspen voted me out, because straight up, genuinely, I was with you and her. And she knows I'm not a bullshitter, so I don't know why she did me like that.
She did that. That's another reason I requested to talk to you, because I want to know if you spotted that. She actually did that before, because this is what it was like. She was trying to do the cookout thing, with the black players play together or whatever. She was trying, that failed because she was the one that tried to initiate it, but she voted for Dot to get eliminated. So she was trying to play everybody. Anyway, so that just burst.
Do you think it's possible that both Daze, Nav, and yourself are all telling the truth?
I remember hearing 6 and 2. See, I believe Daze because when we first got on the little backyard thing, they were trying to figure out who the other person was, and I popped up, and it was he think he voted wrong because he was going to vote for you, but then he was like, it wouldn't be smart for him to vote for you, or it was beneficial for you to stay in the game for him. So that's when he was like, he voted wrong. And I was like, well, I voted for Alex to go too. And then I was like, oh, there go the 2 people right there, because it's only 2 votes.
What if there was a vote switcher?
There's a vote what?
What if there was a vote switcher?
Oh shit. I didn't even think about that.
Because both of them are adamant that they voted to keep me.
Wow.
And they think it's possible there's a vote switcher out there. I mean, the people I trust right now are you, Nav, and Daze to an extent. If the vote switcher theory holds water, I trust both of them. We'll have to see moving forward if that checks out with information as it comes to light. Mm-hmm. I think it's possible that they both voted to keep me and one of their votes was switched. Those are the only people I really trust right now, and it's not a very long list. I would have liked the opportunity to speak to Aspen today, but she didn't request me.
Oh, yeah. I low-key think she's working with Alex. I've been seeing it from day one.
I think so too. I don't trust Aspen. I more so wanted to go, why? Why did you do me like this, Aspen?
Mm.
I don't really see a ton of future working with her moving forward. I had a chat with Meg earlier today, and it didn't go great because I don't like the way she plays these games. And I just felt like she was giving me a load of bullshit. Because I think we have a different philosophy. If you were on the block, we'll just say next to Fan Guy, and literally every single person is like, I'm voting out DD, it doesn't matter what you do. I'm going to vote Fan Guy. I'm not going to just jump on the train of the majority just because I want to be a part of some majority that isn't going to have my back. But
Right.
Meg is like, I knew you didn't have the vote, so I voted you. I hope you're not mad at me. And I'm like, I am mad at you. So...
She said that.
The funny thing is, Monet's the one who put me up, but she's like, of the people I'm mad at towards the bottom, just because she didn't lie to my face. She didn't lie to me, and if you know me, if people have watched my seasons, and if they knew how I was raised, nothing makes me more mad than being lied to. I like Dee Dee. I don't really think she's like my number one ally, or she super trusts me, or that she's coming to a lot of challenges and be in my court. But I think she is more with me than against me, and considering the overall feelings towards me, that's valuable.
So, do we know who Leanna's putting up?
I'm assuming it's Fan Guy and Mike. I don't know who he would put up.
Wow.
So,
it would be hilarious if like she put up Fan Guy and Mike. Fan Guy won the veto, and then she put up Mike and like somebody else, and then Mike got eliminated again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna put up Fan Guy and Mike just so they can play for themselves. But I mean, I just don't want Fan Guy to take Mike down again.
He won't. I don't think that he would, regardless. Because that he was concerned that people thought they were working together after he took him down the first time. So I think you have a 0% chance of him using the veto on him, whether he's up there or not. But who's your target?
I don't have a target. I mean, I guess any one of them will leave. Whoever come down, then the other one can go.
Do y'all know if it's a tank switcher vote anywhere in here?
Why? What happened?
Because you know, remember now saying he voted for Mike, but it was 2-6. I'm trying to figure out like why would he? Is he lying?
Either him or Dazed is lying, and honestly, I don't know which one it is.
I don't know either. I thought it was Nav, but I'm like, I don't know. Now I'm thinking like, could it be a switch? Like, is it a switch vote in this game? I know.
No, Big Brother doesn't have anything like that.
All right, I'm telling it to y'all because so I switched the vote only because Monet. Every time I talked to somebody, they kept saying, "All right, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close." So I was like, I didn't want Monet to be messed over like me. So I knew Dee Dee, you was gonna vote a guarantee for Alex. So that's why I did what I did. But then when I seen, all right, I didn't really have to use it.
Oh,
because it was gonna be close, and I didn't want Monet to be like I was.
I didn't know she had that power. She doesn't even know I have that power as well, and I want to keep it that way. Yeah, that's gonna be my Easter egg.
But I mean,
Lodain, did you get a power when you chose not to be HOH?
I could use the power of veto on myself or somebody else, but not the power to switch.
So did y'all power expire?
I'm gonna assume it's this one, the last time I can use it. So
this one, so that means Days was the
Days must have one too.
Yeah.
Days was the last one then. Because you was after Days.
Here's the thing though.
For my personal game, I would prefer that Mike go.
Me too.
But he probably can win that veto though.
We don't know.
But like to play it safe though, to make sure Mike gets out, do not put him up for the first round of nominations. Put him up after the veto. But then assuming
he might get picked to play.
Yeah, but that's not guaranteed. He's guaranteed to play if he's nominated.
Yeah. So all right. So I was saying Nav as a pawn.
Anybody got?
But if Mike win, he might take Fan Guy though.
He would, and then
he don't trust Fan Guy. Remember?
I think he do.
But
yeah, but especially now that Fan Guy didn't vote to keep him.
I know, but I just don't trust it again. He did it to me once before.
He seemed pretty upset, like for real. I don't even think he's lying. I think he's mad for real.
I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
But I mean, it's your HOH, so whatever you feel comfortable with.
What you say, Aspen?
Gosh, don't say anything.
I mean, I think that it's a valid point, but I kind of am on the page of Mike is going to be better to leave for us because he know all of us didn't vote with him except for Dee Dee. So.
You mean leave him for a renom? Is that what you said?
I would just put him up there, like from the jump.
That's what I said.
And if he win and take himself down,
then
you know,
guy gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of us. Look at how far we made it.
I know.
Oh my God.
We just gotta all stick together.
We will.
And after this week, after a guy goes this week, we'll be in 100% control of the votes here on out. Because we will always have majority.
Exactly. You know why? Because women run the world. Like, period. Period.
Yeah.
That's right. I've been knew that I like being around girls since a very young age. So it's not surprising that this is what it's come to for me in my life. I'm pretty satisfied, actually.
Leanna, are you going to tell them in the chat that you're putting them up?
What, Mike and Finger? Yeah, I mean, because it's kind of surprise. I told both of them if I went HOH to make sure that don't happen again, I was going to put both of them up. So it's not like I'm lying to them. I told them straight up to their face.
Mike is going to try to threaten you, promise the world, scare you.
He can't that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's
I
not
don't think it
going
was
to
going to
work
work
at
on
all.
Monet.
It's not going to work at all. I promise you that.
I can't believe you let him suck you like that.
I know.
Well,
she did get him out though. In her defense, she came back around. She did get him out. He just happened to come back.
Yeah, but you wasn't supposed to listen to that.
I'm sorry. Okay, I got pressured and then I had to have a talk.
That would have been the first name. If somebody tell me that some shit like that, they would have been the first name I said.
Yep. Yep.
But I mean, I got my pelotas back. I got my balls back. So we in this bitch, you know?
Yep. Yeah, nothing he could say. It is what it is.
I don't see the point in him being angry at so many people. I feel like he should have just came back with an open mind.
No, he's coming back like a big old baby. I hung up on him because I didn't want to listen to his whining.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Oh my God. So, Days, you know who my nominations is, huh?
I do not know.
You and Meg.
Come on. You got an idea who it is.
Oh my gosh, shut up, Dilly.
I mean, I would assume it's Mike and Alex.
No.
Oh, then I don't know.
One of them is right.
Yeah, one of them is right.
Me and Mike?
No, it's not you. I was kidding. I was totally kidding.
She would not bring you in this whole group of people.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Mike and Fanguy?
Third time's the charm.
So if the nomination stays the same, who you want to go? Because Mike coming for everybody.
Honestly. I mean, I've said what I've said about Mike, and that's for my personal game, I'm okay with him staying in the game. He's a target before me.
Oh, that is smart.
That makes sense.
I'm okay with saying that. But between
I think Fanguy is too, though.
Between Mike and Fanguy, I don't care which one goes.
I want Mike gone a lot a bit more. Like y'all can't see, but like all the way, yeah. I know this voting, especially for this one, if neither of them win the veto, I mean, I wonder who gonna be the three people chosen.
Yeah.
Because uses that veto, that's gonna, y'all, I'm gonna be mad. Don't make me mad. That's all I'm gonna say.
Who would take the chance to do that? Who would do that? Whoever do it, I'm gonna be mad with them. And if I win again, I'm putting them up.
I ain't putting nothing past nobody at this point.
I don't think anybody would use the veto except for the two nominees.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Dave's
since
smiling.
Nav lied, I feel like Nav might use it.
Wait, hold on. Dave's smiling.
Yeah.
Why you smile?
I don't know. You want to ask me something?
Yeah, why you smile? If you win a veto, who you taking down?
I mean, I have to get picked for the veto, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you win it.
You want them to stay the same?
Yeah, I want them to stay the same. I'm quite sure. Yeah, I want them to stay the same.
You want me to just throw the veto if I'm in it?
You can.
Okay.
Because I think we got the votes to kick Mike out.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if she told everybody what my power was.
I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, so you know.
I'm not gonna vote Mike out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was solid on my vote last week, except Alex. Alex, I'm sorry I lied to you about possibly keeping you.
Yeah,
But
no,
I'm
it's
not.
okay.
I'm not gonna vote Mike out for the reason I gave earlier.
Which is
I'm safer in this game with him still in it. Those that know the game of Big Brother know what I'm doing. I have no loyalties to Mike. I have no loyalties to anybody in this game. And I've said that over and over again. They don't know, or at least they keep saying they don't know who I'm working with, because I'm not working with anybody. I'm trying to play that Q game where I just go all alone, lone wolf, and avoid the big alliances because they do you no good, except get you locked in something that you can't get out of and eventually ends up with you out of the game.
You don't have to answer this, but do you have a renom like option, Leanna?
I do,
Okay.
but I already talked to you, so
Yeah.
that should be your answer.
Yeah.
And I also noted that she told Alex we had our talk, or she talked to him or whatever. I wonder what they talked about. That's interesting to me.
Also, Alex, if you wanna clear the air with me about anything for me voting for you, we can talk it through. But if you remember when I came into the chat with you, I was just like, I like both of you. I just want to vote in the majority, whichever way it's going. I don't think my vote is gonna matter. And
Yeah.
I thought more people were voting for you. And that was obviously a misread on my part. And I was not able to join any of the backyard chats either. So
Okay.
I was like, Alex would understand if I just vote with the majority. Did you find out who was lying about voting for you versus Mike?
Nobody was.
Me with the majority.
There's no lying.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
was
there's no
5-3.
lying.
It
It wasn't 5-3 because there was a switch of vote.
Oh,
Yeah. So in reality, it was 5-3, but 6-2 was the final.
did you vote?
So no one lied?
Yeah, no one lied.
Who had a switch of vote?
I had it.
You did? Nice.
Yeah.
When did you get that? That's awesome.
I had it for not being HOH.
Oh,
That
whoa.
makes sense, yeah.
That's
Wait,
awesome.
so does that mean?
Wait
Wait a second. Wait a second. Days. What'd you get?
We'll find
Not
out,
every-
right?
They get.
Not everybody's gonna have the same thing, right? People are
And
gonna
then
have.
Monet, I think Monet sat out too.
Monet shout out
Oh
to
my gosh.
So, Fang Guy, I'm about to tell you, I already told you once before. You remember what I do? If I went HOH, if I want the other person out, or if I want the person out, I was gonna have to put you up with him to make sure it don't happen again. Or you can give me a reason.
I would not put him up if he's your target. I would put me and someone else up and count on one of the players winning the veto to get him out. If he's your true target, then I would put me up next to someone else that's strong at vetoes and hope that me or that someone else pulls ourselves, or you could win it, pull me or that other person down, and then put Mike up. That's if Mike's your real target.
Just that there were so many people in there when I got in there. Anytime that happens, it's never good to see that many people in a space, and then you come in. You know everybody's talking about you, kind of plotting on you, and so it's always a weird situation when you walk into a spot where there's already a bunch of people. I'm sure that's how Alex felt last week as well. It's never a good feeling.
All right, so who I can use as a pawn? Nobody don't want to sign up for pawn.
I told you I'd be your pawn.
All right, so who else? Need somebody else.
I would offer, but like I've been up so
That
much.
can win.
I can't win. it's
not you. It means someone that can win.
It's literally not me. I played every
Plus,
comp.
it's like
I've
Leanna,
lost
if
every
you
single
won.
one.
Leanna,
Huh?
if you won veto, would you pull me or the other person down?
I would.
Yeah, you
I
should.
would.
Like,
Oh,
the
sure,
only-
'cause she
the only
wants
thing
Mike
is-
out.
The only thing is that Mike doesn't get drawn for veto and play, because then
That's the risk.
it doesn't matter who's up, as long as whoever is up is agreeing to use the veto.
And so
on-
if anybody win veto, they can pull. I'm telling them to pull whoever they want down.
You just asked me not to use it if I want it.
No, I ain't talking about you. I asked you. You said you was gonna pull
Even
it.
if it was Mike on the block, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was poking, right? I was trying to provoke some stuff. I mean, Leanna knew what was up. She knew damn well she couldn't put Mike on the block, because if he was on there, one, he was going to play for the veto and probably win, and two, she knows I have that power, so if she puts him on the block, there's a good chance that I'm going to take him down.
That's true.
The only person who's like really keen on keeping Mike is Dee Dee. Like, maybe putting her up against and then like pulling her out to replace with Mike, like that might be an option, or like have them two sit together and then it's a pretty sure win that Mike goes home.
Still would suggest putting in a big comp threat just in case Mike.
Yeah, I need somebody who I know gonna win, have a better chance to win.
You want as much firepower against Mike as possible, and if your real target's him, and I'm not.
Dave, how do you feel about it?
You can
If
stop
your real
saying
target
it
is Mike,
over and over. I'm telling you, it is.
yeah, then maybe you want to cut out his closest people, maybe who would vote.
All right, so who his closest people is?
Well, that's the thing. I thought Didi's vote for was more like getting rid of Alex than keeping Mike. Is that not the case?
Who his closest piece of people is? It might be the person I'm thinking about. Who his closest people is, playing guy?
Well, I mean, there's two people who already said they would keep him.
Yeah, you're right. And I don't want that to happen.
But if you put like Days in there, he's gonna throw it, so he's not gonna help beat Mike.
I mean, if I'm on the block, I'm gonna win
if he's on the
fucking
block,
veto.
he would, if he's on the block, he would definitely play for the veto. Come on now.
He would actually.
So if I put you on the block, you gonna play it for it, you gonna win it.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, he would still definitely play.
Do you really want to do that, Leanna?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm gonna. If I'm on the block,
I don't have a problem with doing anything. I'm just asking you a question.
If I'm on the block, I'm gonna play for the veto and try to win it and take myself down. Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, why you say, you sure you want to do that? I mean, I'm not scared to do anything.
Is that what you can? I mean, you can do that if you want to.
Yeah, but I mean, you saying it like, all right, you asking me a question. I'm not scared to do anything. You asking?
I'm asking you if that's your best option. That's all I'm asking.
No, that's not. I was asking you a question. I'm not scared to do anything. I showed you the first movie.
I mean,
right,
who
so
has won?
What if I put Fang Guy in there? I mean, because I'm trying to pick somebody who I think can win or beat him.
Again, I'm not a fan of going up, but I understand the logic, so I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. I'm not a fan of going up either.
And you don't know.
It's not great to be a pawn, but I don't hold anything against her. I do understand the logic.
I knew leaving the backyard that he was going to get at best 4 and Monet was going to send him. And I was like, why am I going to throw my vote against somebody that's going to stay? That's just not for my game. I didn't think that was the best move to make. And I tried to genuinely explain that to him. I was like, it wasn't a matter of me wanting you out of the game. Those were the nominations. That's where I saw the votes going. And I chose to put my vote somewhere else. It wasn't like a I'm gunning for Mike type of thing. It was what it was. It's the game.
Alex just
I get why he's mad. Don't blame him for being mad.
Well, yeah, I mean, apparently it was so close. Like, without the switch of vote, it could have been a 4-4 or a 5-3 or something the other way. So
It would have only been 3 though, because I voted for you to stay.
Right. I'm just saying, like, if everyone was like still kind of deciding, then like I was told by everyone that I talked to that I was gonna be good.
Meg has told me different things. At one point that it was a lopsided vote. Mike was going home. So she had to vote with that side. Now she's saying it was close and it switched back and forth.
I was gonna put a Fang Guy and Nev. That was my choice.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why are you so hell-bent on getting me out last week? After we had a discussion and you said if it came down to Alex and I, you were going to vote out Alex. What changed?
Me and you had to talk. I said, if it comes down to you and Fang Guy, I ain't say you and Alex.
No, you did say that, but I also asked you about if it came down to Alex and I, and you said that you're more scared of Alex going for you than me. So what changed?
I talked to Alex, so I know I ain't say that because I talked to Alex. So I know I didn't tell you, I was scared of him coming for me than you. So I know I didn't say that.
We had the discussion.
And you didn't have the votes. Every time I asked, listen to what I'm saying. I talked to everybody and they didn't know who they was gonna vote for. They didn't know if it was out of you or Alex. You didn't have the vote.
Leanna, it's a very. Do you remember having a conversation with me before I was on the block that if it came down to Alex and I, you would vote Alex?
I just told you the conversation I just said.
So you don't remember having that conversation?
I just told you I didn't say Alex because me and Alex talked already.
Yeah, you definitely did. I mean, I'm pretty confident in my memory, but I mean, you want to not remember that? Okay. All right, Leanna. That's fine. You do you.
By the way, Mike.
Attitude. I mean, it's a game.
I'm not trying to give you attitude. I just wanted to ask you that question. And
I answered your question.
Okay.
One thing I don't lie.
I didn't say you didn't answer my question. I just have a different memory of what happened.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if we're dealing in alternative facts now, fake news. I mean, or maybe you just genuinely don't remember having this conversation. That's fine. I just had that much to ask you. So, Fan Guy, now that you know you're going up, are you happy with your decision to vote me out last week?
I told everyone whenever it came up that I wasn't happy to vote you out. For the record, anyone.
But you still did it.
I was told to vote 7-1.
I mean, okay, I guess.
And so if I had kept you, it was going to be 6-2. That's what I was told by 3 or 4 different people.
I don't want to speak for Mike, but I'm still confused and trying to figure some shit out. Was it a very lopsided vote that it was supposed to be like 7-1, or we were unsure and it was going to be a 4-4? Because I'm hearing 2 different things in the chat right now, and it's confusing me. So I'd like to.
I was told 7-1. Other people said that they were told it was going to be a 4-4.
So let me just say this: I have now had 3 people claim the only reason they voted me is because the votes weren't there. Well, guess what? If 3 people had voted differently, we'd be in a different situation.
I think Monet would still vote you out, though, over me. So it would still be a 4-4.
Subtract 3 votes from 6.
The only vote I was told you had was DD.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. You have your reasons. And Alex, I have absolutely nothing against you. Congratulations on staying the vote over me.
Well, congratulations on winning the battle back.
I have a lot of people I'm angry with in variety of orders of anger, and you are not on that list. So,
Mike,
what the fuck?
We cleared up the three people. Everybody was telling the truth. FYI.
What? Everyone was telling the truth.
Everyone was telling the truth.
Well, that's interesting because maybe my memory is worse than I thought because I heard 6-2.
No, it's 6-2, but there were 3 people who voted for you. What do you think happened?
Must have been an advantage played.
Yeah.
So who's that afraid of me?
Oh, nobody is afraid of you. Nobody. If you ask me a question, I'm going to answer your question. Ask me a question.
You don't answer the question truthfully, so do you really answer
Oh,
it?
no, I don't lie. I don't lie. If you ask me a
Oh,
question,
well, I
I'll
mean,
tell you.
you know what? Maybe your memory's failing you. Maybe you do truly believe what you're saying.
I don't lie. Everybody in this game know I don't lie. I tell you
What purpose do I have in starting a fight with you as head of household, Leanna? I know what you said, and you said in a vote between Alex and me you would vote Alex, and then you didn't, and that's fine. I just didn't know why you felt the need to lie about it. I don't know why a lot of you felt the need to lie about it.
I did not lie. I told you you did not have the vote.
But that's the thing. There are 3 people sitting here who say, I don't have the votes. If all 3 of you had voted the other way, I would not have had to battle my way back in.
You're not wrong, but
I
that
did.
doesn't mean that we didn't hear that you didn't have the votes. Like, you're absolutely correct. If 3 people would have changed their mind, yes, according to the numbers, you would have stayed.
Mike, everyone told me.
I want to clarify. I've heard both from the same people in different conversations. So, yeah, it's still confusing.
It is extremely cowardly to leave someone you allegedly want to work with out to dry just because you don't think they have the votes. I don't care if the whole house is against a close ally of mine. I will not vote with the majority just for the sake of voting with the majority. When I voted Dot, I didn't think Dot was going, but I still voted him. because I don't do that to people, and I don't understand people who do. Stop
Sorry,
being
Dot.
afraid and stop leaving your allies out to dry. So who, Leanna, did you use an advantage against me?
I did.
So
Not
why?
against you, but not against
So you are afraid of me.
The reason why I used it is because I didn't want Monet HOH to be messed up. When I asked everybody, they kept telling me, a lot of people kept saying it was voting with you to keep you, and they was telling me they was voting Alex to keep Alex. I didn't want Monet HOH to be messed up. I wanted it in her hands. So I feel like if I could find 4 votes for either or, it's up to her. And that's what I did.
I believe that, but I want to ask Fanguy and Meg, was it the vote was close, or you voted Mike out because you knew the votes were against him?
The votes were against him.
I was told, dude, I'm so out of the loop in this game. I was told that, I literally was told it was going to be Dee and everyone else on the other side.
Just trying to give him all the information he could to get himself, it's weird, but get himself into trouble so he could get himself out of trouble.
We should go back to that conversation and question I asked last night about who was saying that me, Fanguy, and Mike were working together.
That's a thing? I mean, that was
I
like
never heard that.
topic.
That's not a thing. That's why I don't know who the
I
fuck
never heard
said
that
it.
either.
If I
Hannah,
showed
did you
y'all the
hear
list of chats I've had from the beginning of the game to now, y'all would be
Yeah,
I did it, but yeah, I did.
Yeah, you said you heard it. So I
sure
want
did.
to.
I did
I would
it.
like-
I heard it.
Would you be willing to tell me who that
I'm
was?
not saying who said it.
Okay.
Okay. So I mean,
The only
Fanguy,
the only reason why I did what I did is because I just explained to you and told you why. Because everybody did, their minds wasn't made
because
up.
you're working with Monet, I mean, congratulations, you're someone else's
not working
target.
with
I'm proud of
nobody.
you.
I'm not working with
Fanguy, are you
Wait,
against
you
me,
gonna put me with
Fanguy?
Monet?
Are you against me moving forward?
When I cast the vote to get you out, I told everyone I wasn't against you or Alex. I didn't want either of you to go.
I
told
believe
everyone
that.
up front.
So moving forward,
I
not
want to
against-
know why the person who's spreading rumors of things that aren't true isn't going on the block.
I want to know who this person is.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not saying who it is. So yeah, go on.
So you're working with them?
She's working.
I'm
with
not
them.
working with
She's-
nobody.
She's working
Oh.
with Monet because she doesn't want Monet's head hustle. And let's face it, it's probably DeLeon. She's working with DeLeon because I told her that it was my targets, and she used an advantage to make sure I went. So those are her allies, everybody. So
Also,
keep
I
that
told
in mind.
Dillion. Wait, so you're trying to tell me I told Monet and Dillion to vote for you?
No, I'm trying to say you're
DeLeon.
working with them. You're scared enough that you're trying to backdoor me.
I don't have to backdoor you. You just won't play.
Yeah,
I
put me on the
was
block.
gonna give you a chance to play. I'm not giving you a chance now since you just made me.
See, because you're gonna, you already told me you were nominating Fanguy and Nav.
I did.
You're
That's
too
who I'm
afraid.
nominating.
You're too afraid for me to play in the veto because you're afraid of me.
That's why
You are
whatever.
afraid. You just
You want
follow what other people tell you,
So I
and then
guess
you're
I'm-
afraid to come for me
I can be on that
because you're
time
scared.
Dillion and Monet.
Part
Why
of
do you think we working together? Y'all made. Oh no! Where you going? Where you going? Where's he going? Oh, turn it down. I
Oh, he's going to get a book too.
I'm reading material.
Man, I want you to read and learn something.
You want
I'm
a queer
reading
book?
the book.
Read this. This is the
Read
queer
that
book.
book.
Favorite.
Read this queer book, everybody.
Read and book. He think we working together, and what he said, I was a follower. He must don't know me.
I mean, I'm here.
just surprised that he's as talkative as he is right now, because he came back with a real sour attitude with that face that goes like,
I just had nothing to say.
I told you I'd be back.
I did not say I told you so. People put those words in my mouth. I never said it.
That is
You
true.
said
I
it.
do remember
I
that.
say you
I do
said
remember
it.
that.
I said that's how
My
you came
silence spoke for itself. So don't you be saying I'm
back. I
like
said
that.
you were silent like this.
I heard you say I said.
Do the face. Do the face.
All right, my nominations is I'm short and sweet. Since somebody put me up to this, and I don't have my own mind, that's what I was told. I'm gonna stick to my word and say Fanguy and Nav is my nominations. So I hope that book got you playing the veto.
I didn't understand it because she said her mind was made up. She wasn't changing her mind. That she was set and stuff on Mike and Fanguy, but for her to change her mind, I have no idea why she changed her mind. I don't know if they had a conversation after I left, but that was pretty strange to me for her to be like, "Oh, I'm making up my mind" or whatever.
I'm still feeling good. I'm gonna be a target eventually. I don't care. I'll will and deal. One good thing about working on your own is you can make those deals, and you can point out the totem pole structure that you're gonna get cut eventually. So play smart. Playing in an alliance isn't gonna win you the game most likely.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy that Nav is up there. Fanguy I want to go right now. If these noms stay the same, which they're not. Like they all want to backdoor me, I think.
I didn't even want to make the play I did and have to pitch the back door, which I'm sure was already pitched. But if it wasn't, I hate doing Mike like that. But if it's me or him, I got to try to make it him, and that's just how it's got to be.